Today will be our last video of 2021. So we thought we'd make some noise to celebrate the season. We took some bells. You can hear them if I shake them. This morning's got some bigger bells. We have a really big bell, which really isn't making a lot of noise. We have these cute little bells. Ooh, they're a trick bell. Look, there's nothing in them. And then we decided to find some things that you might find around the holiday, like pine cones. Okay, these are around a long time, but you'll see them a lot more now. They come in scents, and they're decorated, and they're painted. And then we took some pine needles. These are the soft pine needles.
These are not the soft ones. These are sharp, so you have to be careful with these.
Very careful with those. They hurt your hands if you get poked with them. And then these are just another winter tree. I think it's another kind of a pine tree. So we thought we'd start off first by putting some of these in our favorite noisy containers. What are we going to do when we don't have these anymore? I don't know. If they ever decide aluminum foil is not good for the environment, we're in trouble. Okay, so I'm going to take a couple of the holiday greenery and put it in. Now you can hear it when I drop it in, but let's see. Miss Warren has the pokey one. Let's see if hers makes any noise.
See if it sounds the same.
Oh. Hers is very loud to listen. Mine is soft and squishy. Let's see if we shake them. Oops.
It's going to jump out.
Miss Lauren's is louder than mine. Let's see what happens if I take Lauren's and put it in my container, and we'll shake the three of them up. Oh, you can really almost hear just the swish.
Yeah.
But what happens if we put the cover on top and we shake it? Not much. It really isn't that loud. Miss Lauren, I think we need to add some noisy stuff.
I think you're right.
I'm going to give you your piece back. What would you like to add next? You can choose.
I'm going to choose the bells.
Okay, Miss Lauren has a green bell and a gold bell.
So there's a green one. There's a gold one. I'm going to drop them in.
Oh, that was loud.
Pretty loud. And that's what it sounds like. So you can hear the pine needles and the bells at the same time.
That is very loud. Let's see if I take a smaller bell, because she's got the big bell. Can you hear that? It's ever so soft. And I'll take a big bell. And maybe I'll take one of these fake bells. They don't have a bell. Let's see if we shake it. Oh! Can you hear the bell? That's a lot louder with the bell. We'll shake them together and see if you can... Wow, listen to all that noise. All right, the one thing we haven't added is a pine cone. Do you want to add the pine cone that's big and kind of fat, or the taller and thin one?
How about the big one?
All right, Miss Lauren's going to add the big one. Did you hear that?
It was loud.
I'm going to add the taller, thin one. Oh, it's kind of loud. Let's shake them now. I think the bells still win. Now, Miss Lauren and I are going to try something a little different. We're going to take these and we're going to dump them into the plastic container. Ready? Listen. Oh, not really all that great. Oh, but But Miss Warren's made a lot more noise than mine did. What we're going to do is shake this up. Oh, but the plastic muffles it a little bit. Let's see what happens if we close our container. Now we'll shake it. Ooh, but that's a very different sound. You barely hear the bells or anything in it. It's all kind of muffled. So we just thought we'd make some noise and entertain you. But the other thing you can do with some of these things, now I know for you guys that have had homeschool for a while, we've tried painting with bells, and what happens is once the paint gets in the bells, they kind of don't ring anymore. So I'm going to leave the bells out, but we're going to try painting with the pine. That pine, one of these, this one smells really good. It smells piney, very like a Christmas tree. And we're going to try painting with the pine cone. And since you had the big one, I'll take the little one. And we're just going to see what happens if we squirt.
What color would you like?
I think I'm going to stick with the white.
All right, I'll do green.
All right, so we're going to just pour some onto the paper. And then I'm going to take my soft pine. So you can't hear it even if I shake it. And I'm just going to twist it around on the paper.
I'm going to try the same thing with mine.
And see what happens.
Kind of messy.
Can you see that? Kind of makes kind of a cool little decoration.
Mine's just a blob.
But Miss Lawrence is
It gets
much
harder
harder.
with the not as the soft pine.
But the soft pine is almost like a soft paintbrush.
Yeah, no, this is tricky.
Or a soft brush that you can use.
But this is what mine
To
looks
paint.
like.
And this is what mine looks like. So the softer pine is definitely a better paintbrush. Plus, you won't poke your fingers because that does hurt.
Yeah, that's true.
And the next thing we're going to use is the pine cones. See what happens when we rub. I'm going to just fold my paper in half so you can see what it looks like when we rub the pine cones.
Oh my gosh, I got paint everywhere.
All right, ready? Miss Lauren has the big one. I have the little one. Hers is wider. Mine is thinner. Okay, so we got a short, fat one and a taller, thinner one. And we're going to see what happens when we both take them and roll them in the paper, in the paint.
Oh boy. It's not working out very well for this one.
It's not doing, oh wait, hold on. You're going to do a lot of rolling, and I think you probably need a lot more paint. Mine looks like it's making a bunch of dots.
Mine doesn't look as. I think it was harder with the big pine.
With the pine.
Mine's more just a blob.
But look at how pretty our pine cones are.
Yeah,
Can you see them?
see that?
They get all, mine looks like it's covered in snow.
And mine looks kind of like a Christmas tree because it's green.
So no matter what you find outside, you can take it, play with it, make noise with it, see what you can do, and then you can try painting with it and see what happens. So Miss Lauren and I would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Miss Cathy, did you steal my headband?
I stole Miss Ellie's headband. What do you think?
Well, Merry Christmas.